Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Survival Friendly Builds with myself, Terias. And today we've got this little guy, well, medium-sized guy. It's a Asian style, let's call him a small to medium-sized house. He's very simple to build. It's basically a box. It might not look like it from, well, it does look like it from the outside, but it's a little bit more to it than that to dress it up and make it look really good. A nice roof will always make it look better than it really is. This requires wood and some more wood, two different kinds, and this is just red stained clay. Stained clay is not hard to get in survival, single player, or multiplayer for that matter, so I've included it. There's a couple different things you can do with this. I'm just going to give you a quick fly around. So this is number one. I've had enough time to look at that. It's dark oak, birch, and red stained clay. And then we've got a second variation, which instead of having the red stained clay, it's just more birch. So it's a little more uniform in color, but you get that nice contrast. And then the last one we built over here, this one is not survival friendly because it requires nether brick. But nether brick, acacia wood, and stone, which looks really sharp together. I gotta say, I'm rather happy with that, how that turned out. So let's give you a quick tour. There's nothing on the inside of these other two. Just the first one that I built. I kind of did a quick mock interior just so you could see what it would be like. The main floor, pretty much the only floor, you can divide up yourself into a few different rooms. I just used logs and leaves. So we've got our little bedroom here, storage, computer, yada yada. A little sitting area, kitchen, dining area, all in one. And then right in the center of the house is where you'd have your storage. So it's just got a little spiral staircase going up to a storage floor. Alright. So let's grab our stuff and head over there and get started. Look at that, we're already prepared. Dun da da da. We're gonna try and build this one. We'll throw it where at? Right about here. I'm gonna build this guy out of oak. I have no idea what this is gonna look like, and the acacia planks. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. This is a 15 by 15 house. Gap of 3, 3 high. Gap of 3, 3 high. Gap of 3, 3 high. How simple is that? 3 spaces, 4 posts, gap of 3 between each. When you come to a corner, right off the corner of that one, you start the next one. That was poorly explained, but you can see it, so it doesn't really matter. Let's build these up. I'm going to try and build this whole one on camera to see how long it takes, and we'll see how much of this we got to edit out when we're done. And do a corner, up, and over 3, up 3, over 3, up 3, over 3. There we go. So it looks great. Next step is to take our either your clay or whatever you're going to use on the bottom pieces here, and fill in between all of these posts. Top and bottom, leave the space in the middle. This is where we're going to have our door, so we're not going to put one in the bottom right there, but we'll do the rest. I'm just using the orange stained clay because it's pretty close to the acacia wood, and I think that the build looks a little bit better if you have the walls and the roof match or close to match. We'll leave the back door there, directly opposite the front door. You need to have a color scheme. You can't have all the different colors of woods. I really wanted to try one of these with blue. I should have done blue. Too late now. Too late. Alright. Pretty simple. Give you a second. I'm sure you're this far already. We'll go ahead and fill in between all of that with our fence. Dum-dum-dum. So the inside of this is a 13 living space. So a 15 by 15 square house. And it doesn't require that much resources. Okay, now let's come to the outside here and go to every one of these corners and put another log 3 high right off just the corner ones. So it looks like that. We'll do that at all 4 corners. All right. Yeah, so this doesn't require a whole lot of resource. You're going to need roughly. I did some quick calculations. 78 clay. Stained clay on the inside of this here. I'm going to go back and forth between my notes, trying to keep commentary going. Let's put our stained clay there. So it looks like it extends all the way out. And then put your fence in there. We'll do that on all 4 corners. Yeah, so you got your 78 clay, 116 logs, 112 half slabs of the darker color that you're going to go with. Right now we're using the oak. And then 16 stairs at the very end that we'll need. And 52 planks, 32 slabs, 64 fence, and 16 stairs of the secondary color that you're going to use. So now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and throw in our fences on the outside here. This just lines up with all of the, not the ones on the edge, just the ones on the sides. So we've got some extra texture on the side, and we've got some extra detail on the corners. So all we've done to hide this box, which is what it is throw a little bit of extra on the all the edges to give it a little bit more depth. Okay, so we're going to take your whatever primary roofing color, or sorry, secondary roofing color you're going to use, and we're going to take the full planks. We're going to cover over the top of this whole layer. I don't know if this orange on orange is going to look good or not, but we're going to go for it. Cover over this whole top of this floor. Oop, I'm missing a whole bunch now. Can't click fast enough. Okay. 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 How many times did I say that in the last video I did? Okay. Wonderful. Next step is to take your primary wood color, and we're going to run along the edge here. 2, 3, 4. As soon as you get to this post, you need to go up 1. Does that make sense? Sure it does. You go up 1. You come in, go up 1. Same thing coming the other way. Oops. Yeah, no, that's not right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should look like that. So starting over the corner post that comes out, you move in 4, in 1 up half a block, in 1 up half a block, skip. Actually, we could fill that in because you just move in again and up again. I don't know if I like that coloration change. We'll go with it. This is probably going to look the worst out of all 3 of these, but we're going to try it anyway. Or all 4 of these, I should say now. We're building the 4th one. So over 4, up. Just a little, giving it a little peek here. That's all we're doing. All right. Hope that makes some semblance of sense. Yeah, so you get that little space there, but don't worry about it. You'll never even notice when it's all done. I'm sure you didn't notice that the other ones had it. If you did, good on you. Take your stairs once you've made your way around there, and we're going to do these little corner pieces. So you have 2 like that, just the stairs upside down facing out, and then we're going to take a slab and float it off the end of that. That's going to give us our little corner accent piece, okay? Okay. Doop. And we'll do that for all 4 corners. Really quick here. Trying not to make any mistakes, because that just slows us down. This is where we're gonna, the roofing piece is always the most tedious part of all these builds. So we've got our orange acacia wood coming in here. So from the center, let's go ahead and do this first. Our oak wood stairs, right side up, off the end, the peak there, and then upside down facing the other way. Kind of like you're building a staircase, and then we would need a torch, a torch, whoop, and we'd put that on the end of that. That way there's enough light that nothing spawns up on the roofs at night. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. The oak wood stairs right side up and upside down with the torch. 2 more times, as quick as we can without making any mistakes. And there we go. All right, so from there, we've got our corner pieces done here, or corner pieces, our side pieces, our little wingy-dingy things. We're going to go ahead and do the center peak of the roof, and then we're going to fill in everything on the sides. So we're going to want this to be flat for 2 blocks, and then we're going to take it up half a block and in 1 full block. Up half a block, in half a block, all the way till we get to the center. Okay, just like that. And we're going to do the same thing on the other sides. Oops. So we've got 2 blocks moving in here. Then where the third one would start, you come up half a block and then just alternate back and forth with half slabs until you reach the peak. 2 more times. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, got it. And we're almost there. We're almost there. You're doing great. So we should have something like that. Now let's go ahead and fill in our acacia wood. So we want this to move up half a block the whole way until we reach the top. And these center pieces are going to be always a half a block higher than everything else. So let's fill those in. Like there. And like that. We want 3 layers of these guys. Oops. Like that. So we've got 3. We've got our oak on the outside, then we've got acacia, acacia, acacia. We're going to throw 1 layer of oak in the middle of all this. There we go. And then back to the acacia slabs. And they just, again, half a block up every level. So it looks like that. I'm not in love with the orange. Could be worse. Like I said, that it's not survival friendly, but that one right there, that is oof. Yeah, I'll be building that. I don't care if it's not survival friendly. I will be building that. It's going in a town somewhere. Okay, let me go ahead and do these other 3 sides, and then we'll fix up the interior really quick. Okay guys, so there we go. We have the roof piece done. We've got a torch on each of these and a torch there. That should be a sufficient light level. Get the rest of this done. We'll move inside here now, and we want to make a cross section. So from the front, right above this post off the acacia wood, make these logs come all the way back to the other wall. This is what's going to be the base of our 2nd floor, or our attic, because it's not really constitute a 2nd floor here. Not really, doesn't really constitute a 2nd floor. And then the same thing going the other way, just to cross over. And 1 more. There we go. Now you have a decision. You got to decide on your floor coloring. I'm not going to go with that orange again because it's too much. But we don't have that much oak in here, so we're going to go ahead and choose that. On the top layer of this, so you got your choice. You can place those half slabs either way. Go off the top. And we got to do that in every one of these openings. Alright, this is a little tedious, so I'm going to do this off camera. So go ahead, fill all these guys in, and except for the center one. We're going to leave the center one open. So in the middle, put your logs going straight up, and then we're going to make our stairs coming up from the bottom. Now let's get some light up here. We don't want any bats to spawn. The most annoying mob in the world. Not really a mob. Alright, let's go ahead and fill these in. Be right back. Alright, so there we go. Next we have to make our staircase going up. So if you want to go ahead and grab your stairs, starting right from the right hand side of the pole, go ahead and place this guy down. Upside down going the other way, and then wrap it around. That's just going to give it a nice, so it's not quite so bulky. If you went with full blocks underneath here, it just makes it look very square. It just doesn't look very good. So if you go with upside down stairs, wrap it around, it makes it look like it's supported, but it's not so thick that it doesn't work. So then again, when you're along the side of it, place one right side up, off the back of that upside down, and off the side of that upside down to curve it around. And then we will put our right side upstairs one more time, and let's go up to the top to finish it. Right side upstairs, and then you're going to have to use planks right there and there. It's the only spot we actually have to use planks, because otherwise you can't get down the stairs. I don't think that'll let us down if we use a... Oop. We could try it. We could give it a shot. I think it will. Look at that, it will. You can use the stairs on that one as well. Perfect. Then inside here, let's go ahead and fill these corners in with like that. We're just going to block everything off here. Put in our chests. This, you can dress this up, top floor up, however you like. If you wanted to even just make it a very, very teeny tiny room, you could. I just like the idea of having somewhere to store all my junk. And then you just go ahead and throw your chests in here. Let's grab our chests. Chest. And trap a chest. And a regular chest. What happened to my trash chest? There we go. Regular, 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 regular. Trap. 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 Getting dizzy yet? Trap. Nice thing about having the second floor and you have everything hidden behind in there is if you wanted to do the lighting, the drop-down lighting, you can. You got somewhere to power it from the roof. So you could have all that hidden away, even if you just wanted to have move all these chests in one more. Then you have lots of room in the back to go ahead and make those redstone lamps. Last thing we need to do is, I'm not going to do the floor, obviously. Door. A door. Gotta have a door. Kind of important. We better put some lighting on the inside of this guy too. Bink. Doesn't require a whole lot of light to... somebody's going to rage about that if I don't center it. Probably me. There we go. Thank you very much. Your choice if you want to have the doors on the outer edge of the block or the inner edge. I prefer them on the inside because I don't really see them. Maybe not. Maybe from the outside. Who knows? And that's what it looks like when you're done. But you can kind of play with this and use whatever materials you want. And as you can see, same house. Just one is dressed up with leaves and grass and everything else around it. And one is not. And the materials that you use, there's so much versatility to this house design. It's really endless. And you could expand this as well and make it bigger. The math will still work on it, so it'll just it'll be a little bit taller, a little bit wider. If you wanted to add in a segment, works the exact same way. So again, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Always appreciate it. Appreciate any shares you can get on this, and we'll see you next time with probably a small Asian style house, and we'll do some work in show you how we do some yards. Anyway, we'll see you next time.